When it comes to Naruto's parents, Minato is the one who usually gets the most spotlight, and that's not surprising since he got much more screen time than Kushina, especially when it comes to their power. How strong was Kushina, and what abilities did she have? This is exactly the topic I want to talk about today, but before I start, I want to ask you all to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more. I hope all of you have a great day, and let's start the video. Well, Kushina was one of the strongest kunoichi seen in the series, even though we haven't seen much of her when it comes to fighting. As an Uzumaki, she had a strong life force, granting her immense chakra reserves and vitality, tremendous stamina, and longevity. Even by her clan's standards, her chakra was especially potent. She also had the entirety of Kurama sealed inside her, which increased her chakra reserves to the point where she could be said to have surpassed any other kunoichi. Arguable because there is Tsunade, who is half Uzumaki and Senju, and is the granddaughter of literally the chakra god, and has the stored chakra with the strength of 100 seals. And the other two female kunoichis, such as Sakura with the strength of 100 seals, and Hinata with Hamura's chakra. Being an Uzumaki, she was obviously talented and knowledgeable in fuinjutsu, sealing techniques. She even taught Minato some jutsus, which included the 4 symbols seal and 8 trigrams sealing style. And also, most likely, the dead demon consuming the seal, which was the Uzumaki's seal. According to her databook entry, she is able to use the nature transformations of wind, water, and yin release. She even gained recognition from the Sannin for her prowess. What was impressive was that she was literally at death's door after getting Kurama extracted. After the extraction, Jinchuriki normally dies, but not only was she able to withstand that, she had just given birth to Naruto, so it would take immense power to maintain her strength. She was still able to use the adamantine sealing chains to create a barrier that was pretty much impregnable and could restrain and subdue the entirety of Kurama completely. Even the 3rd Hokage and the Anbu squad couldn't break through the ceiling. Well, the reason for him not breaking through might have been that the 3rd may not have wanted the Nine-Tails to escape. We'll never know that one. Besides the barrier, even when she lost control and got impaled by Kurama's claw, she was still able to restrain him while being impaled. After all of that, she still had enough chakra left for Minato to seal a portion of it, or what she had left for that matter, into Naruto. The portion that Kushina was able to give Naruto was significant support in taking Kurama's chakra in the battle against him and achieving QB chakra mode. She gave Naruto the opening to hit Kurama with his sage art, many ultra big ball spiraling serial spheres. Speaking of the adamantine sealing chains, we've seen Karin use the incomplete version, adamantine attacking chains, of her adamantine seal chains. She was able to destroy a large part of Tobi's giant wooden statue and its many hands, which is pretty strong considering multiple Kage had trouble against it. These chains of Karin are described only as a mere glimpse of Kushina's adamantine sealing chains in the 4th databook. Now imagine how strong Kushina's chains are when they are used for attacking instead of restraining. Sadly, we didn't see any other techniques from her. However, Naruto's ninjutsu style was compared to Kushina's, and we know she was skilled and knowledgeable in sealing techniques, as well as having taught Minato advanced techniques. She had really great potential given the fact that Kurama literally couldn't do anything to her as long as she was able to use her adamantine sealing chains. Achieving QB chakra mode should not be impossible for her if she ever decided to use Kurama's chakra. Another thing that is noticeable to me is that Karin has been fatally damaged in the fight against Danzo. Sasuke used Chidori to pierce through her vital point to kill Danzo. Both have been damaged fatally, but they could still be able to withstand this damage. When Kurama pierced through Minato and Kushina to kill newborn Naruto, Kushina was the last one to die and left her last words to the 3rd Hokage. She was physically much stronger than Minato. The 10th Naruto movie, Road to Ninja, gives us a very good representation of Kushina during her ninja days. We don't know what rank she was, but after taking into consideration how strong her abilities really were, I think she was at least Chunin rank. Well, I think why Minato and Kushina were assigned to the same missions was that Kushina most likely went on rampages, losing her control and most likely transforming into QB form, and by teaching Minato the Uzumaki seals, he was able to control her. I think this would be reasonable since we have already seen how short-tempered she really is, and I would not be surprised if she sometimes lost control during missions, just like his son, which may have led to her going into QB mode unintentionally. We also know that Minato created Rasengan based on the Tailed Beast bomb. It seems he has already seen Tails' Beast Bomb in action before his final against Kyuubi, so we can assume that at least once, Kushina has lost control and used her tailed Beast Bomb against Minato. This accident really traumatized Kushina, and this could be the reason why she taught Minato her clan's overpowered techniques in order to stop her if she ever lost control again. I believe somehow Minato managed to calm Kushina, because if she transformed into full Kyuubi, I doubt Minato would do anything, since he had not learned the Uzumaki clan's overpowered sealing techniques, and he really seems fearless. Even prime adult Minato had a very big problem with Ninetales, and I doubt teenage Minato had any chance against him. Let's also mention the fact that Minato easily achieved the QB chakra mode after reanimation. Most likely, he had more knowledge than we may have considered from his experience with Kushina, which I think was the main reason why he could achieve it in an instant. Also, another interesting thing about Kushina is her team and her friendship with Mikoto. According to the 4th databook, Kushina died at age 24. She and Mikoto knew each other well enough that Kushina could say that she wished for their children to be best friends. Mikoto died at age 35. Sasuke was 7 or 8 at this time, so that means Mikoto was 27 or 28 when Sasuke was born. Naruto was born when Kushina was 24. They were unlikely to have been classmates. Mikoto is 3 or 4 years older than Kushina. Was Mikoto Kushina's kunoichi mentor? A comrade she went on many missions with? Mikoto had Itachi when she was 22. In other words, Kushina was 18 or 19 years old when Itachi was born. So, Mikoto retired when Kushina was 17 or 18. Kushina's graduation age is not given, but Minato graduated when he was 10. Kushina would have graduated at that point as well. Unlike Kushina, we have the ninja rank of Mikoto. She was a Jonin. I believe she could be at least a temporary leader of Kushina's team, which would let them be closer and form a very close friendship. Kushina could also be Tsunade's student, which would explain Tsunade's special interest in her. In any case, it is such a shame that we know nothing about Kushina's teammates and teacher. I hope we will hear more about her someday. This has nothing to do with Kushina's powers and strength, which I analyzed in the video, but it's a sad truth that her most favorable member from Team Kakashi was Obito, who betrayed not only her, but everything she and Minato were standing for and ended their lives doing so. Kushina was surely one of the most interesting characters, but has gotten very little, if any, screen time. I'm hoping that we'll get a flashback series about Minato and Kushina in their prime years at some point. Seeing them on missions would be fantastic. The personalities of the couple are quite different from Naruto and Hinata, but it would most likely have the same vibe as the last Naruto movie. Well, this is all for today. What do you think? How strong was Kushina? How would you rank her compared to other kunoichis? Make sure to comment below. I hope this video was informative. Like this video and turn on notifications for more.